Hello, good morning, guys. Side here from Trini Fishing Crew, and welcome to the Corona lockdown day 3. So today we're gonna keep it pretty simple. We're gonna do a very short video on the types of rigs that I use when I'm fishing inshore. All right, so basically I use 30-pound test and 50-pound test. It all depends on where I'm fishing and what type of fish I'm targeting. If I'm targeting snook and cubera snapper, I would normally use 30-pound. If I'm targeting tarpon, I would normally use 50-pound. Because of the fight and where we fish, there's a lot of areas and rocks that the fish goes into, so I normally, for the more powerful fish like tarpon, I use thicker line. I use High Seas Grand Slam. It's a pretty good line. This is monofilament leader. You can use fluorocarbon leader, but fluorocarbon leader is very expensive. You can get it at any tackle store. I bought these at Marquis and also by hookers. Alright, so this is this 30-pound test. So this is the average size that I use. So the first rig I'm going to show you, which I use, is what you call a running line, or California rig. We normally call it a switcher line or a running line. Alright, so basically I'm going to start by, it depends on the size of bait that you use. You'll use a hook to suit. Alright, so this is a 1/0 Alabi hook. Normally I would use number 12 hook as well. So my size mullet will be finger size mullet, maybe like 4 inches in size, so that's why I use the smaller hooks. Alright, so when the fish grab, it's grab and go. Alright, so depending on the size bait, you'll use different size hooks. Because I use live bait, if I'm looking at a bigger size bait, like a bigger size mullet, I will normally up my size. So it all depends on the size. You have to check this, you have to see how it fits. Normally I would hook the fish under the lip, true. Alright, and you'll see when you put the fish on the hook, you'll know depending on the size if you need to put a bigger hook or a smaller hook. That's very important, because the fish could get away if you use a hook too big or too small. Alright, okay, so let's start. So this is my line here, right? Pushing it through the hole, and then I make a loop. I hope you're seeing this. So what I do, I normally tie this loop around 5 times, 2, 3, 4, 5 times, and I put it through. Alright, seen that, right? Now I have on my GoPro camera and this camera, so you could get 2 different angles. So if I miss a angle, I could always get it from the other camera. So I'll be posting these 2 videos. So when I pull now, very nice knot here. I use a nail clipper. You can use a scissors. Clip at the edge of the line. Alright. The length of my leader, I would average about 9 inches to 12 inches. And then you cut. Depending on the size leader you use a swivel. So this is a 50-pound swivel, so it's very strong, but it's small. Alright, please guys, don't be using a big swivel. Although I see you using a swivel like this on a thin line, okay? This is not for this line. You must know. Alright? So the same knot that I tie on my hook, I'm going to tie on my swivel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the hole, back out. Pull, bam. Take your nail clipper, cut. So this is my switcher line. This is the most important line I use. This is it. So I'll show you what I do. So this is my main line here on my caster. This is a 30-pound test main line. So I just clip the edge off, make sure there's no cuts. Now I use a 1/2 ounce sinker. When I fishing for snapper, I normally fish for them around rocks. If the sinker is too heavy and the fish drags, sometimes it sticks between the rock and it's very hard to get the sinker off. The lighter the sinker you use, the better. Sometimes you're throwing out far and you're not getting any bites, because if you're fishing around rocks, I would recommend you throw around the rocks, as this is where the cubera snappers and the other snappers live. Alright, so what I do now, I just put it through one hole, push it through the other. Alright, like this. And I take this end and I put it on the other swivel. Same knot I tie on my swivel and my hook, I'm tying onto this swivel. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, and I cut. So this is the knot that I use on my swivel. So I cut the end off. Right, so this is my running line. So when the fish runs with the line, the sinker stays, goes up, fish runs. When it sticks, sinker goes back, sinker goes back, the sinker moves. Alright, so we call this a running line or switcher line. Cool. You can use it with wire. It all depends if you're fishing for baiting and whatnot. Even if you're on a boat and you're fishing with baiting, you can use the same switcher line, the same light sinker, and use it with wire. I don't normally use wire, I use monofilament. Alright. So this is the first rig I wanted to show you, which is the switcher line. So 30 pound test main line, 30 pound test leader, half arm, spot arm, sinker, 1 wallaby hook, 6 inch, 9 inch, it all depends on the side, the length of the leader. I use between 9 and 12. Alright, sometimes a bit shorter, it all depends. Alright, and I fish normally around 20 feet of water. This is my first rig, which is the running line. So I'm going to show you a banking line. Banking line, they call it up and down banking line. It's a simple rig. What we do normally, we would get a main line. Right, this line is from my reel. I'm showing you. So we tie one loop, around here, right? So this is what secures the sinker, right? I normally just tie double to make it safe. You go tie one loop, then I just cut off the edge. So this is the loop. So this loop now is where your sinker goes. So I put my sinker in one time. Right. How I normally do it, I normally measure a gam. So I measure a gam on my finger and I tie another loop. I will tie this loop around half a gram, maybe about 4 inches, and tie one loop. Now, sometimes when you tie one loop and a fish take line, sometimes when the fish, if it pulls too hard, this loop slips. So make sure and tie a double loop. So 2 loops, measure a gam again, you tie another loop, you make 2 loops, 1 normal loop, 2, you measure another gam, and then you cut. So when you cut here now, you put in a swivel here. Alright, so you put your swivel here, 1, 2, 3, make any same loop like you make on your hook, on your swivel, 4, 5, and you pull. Right, so push it through the hole, make 5 loops, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, put it through the other hole and pull. Right, so now the size of bait, it all depends again on the size of bait you use. Normally I would use shrimp on these type of rigs. If you're using live bait, you could use the same live bait, just make sure you hook. I use a number 12 average. That catching everything. Alright, so this is my banking line. I see a lot of guys fishing inshore. Some big hook, big thick leader, big, I don't know, these wire leader they're using. And with all these different color beads. I mean, bead is nice, it's attractive fish, but it's too much. And they use any hooks, they use any clips. The banking line with the clip, and normally the clip breaks when a fish take. To me, this simplicity. 2 hooks, the sinker, 2 hooks, a swivel. Banking line drops, fish bites, you strike. Whereas with the running line, you wait for the fish to run, then you strike. With this one, you strike immediately. I take my main line, so this is my other caster. I take my main line, put it through the other side of the swivel, and I do the same knot. Make a loop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pull. That's it. Simple. Now it all depends on where you're fishing. If you're fishing deeper water and you want to trout far, you can use a bigger sinker. I use 1 ounce, 2 ounce. Right. So I show you 2 rigs that I use. I'm going to show you a 3rd rig that I use. This rig works pretty well. It's called a knocker rig. It's very simple. You could use a leader line or you could use a main line. So let's say this is my leader line. Right. Let me get a sinker. Right, so I just put the line through. Now this is my leader line. Then I take my hook and I tie my swivel onto tie my line onto my hook. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Through the hook, bam. So the knocker rig, the hooks, the sinker is on the hook like this. So when it goes in the water, if a fish takes, the line goes up. What happens is it's not like a California rig or a running line. Sometimes the line twists up depending on the type of current. So if there's plenty current, you could use this line, is pretty good, right? And if you're fishing in deeper waters inshore, you could use the knocker rig. You get a real good results with the knocker rig. But like bait knocker rig, let it go. The line will go up when the fish takes, and it stays right down when so this is more for bottom feeders. If you're fishing for snapper or grouper, that kind of fish, bottom feeders, this knocker rig works well. Switch line works well for bottom feeders as well, but it works well for like tarpon, snook, which is top feeders. And banking line works well overall. So if you're fishing for like redfish, wallyak, leapy, grouper, snapper, any type of fish, is normally a good line. So having knocker rig, banking line rig, and the running line rig. So those are the 3 rigs that I use. Right, so normally the type of lures that I use if I'm fishing inshore, I use Storm. This is the number 1. This lure is a real nice lure for snook. This works pretty well. You can get it in tackle stores. My monkey have it for sure because I bought it by monkey. This is another Storm, right? There's all different type of lures you can get like this. And I use poppers if I'm fishing for tarpon. This is for top water. And this is works well with this color. This pink, silver, and white works pretty well. I use this for tarpon. So one more knot I want to show you, which works pretty well, is an oil bright knot. So let's just say I'm fishing with this rod here. So this is one of my Inshore rods. This is a Shakespeare Shimano. This is a Shimano AX 4000 and a Shimano AX. This is a Shimano Solara rod. Very, very inexpensive. I have bait on it. So what I do, okay guys, so another knot that I use is an all bright knot. Now if I'm fishing for snook or tarpon, anytime I fish with lures, right, what I normally do, I use an Albright nut and connect the braid to nylon. Do not use your braid line and connect it with a lure, because there's a high possibility that this braid will not be able to handle the shock and it would burst. So connect the braid to a piece of nylon, could be 6 inches. You can use a swivel and tie it. I'm just showing you a knot that I use, which is an Albright knot, because sometimes people would want to top shot their spool and put some nylon over their braid, alright, and they might put 100 yards. It all depends. So I'm just showing you what I do. So you normally make a loop on a piece of nylon, leader line or top shot line. You take your braid, which is connected to your rod, you pass it under the loop, right, and then pass it around, let's say around 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then you pass it around the other side of the loop, and then you pull. So you pull both ends here, you pull this end here, pull. Alright, cool. So that's a very strong Albright knot. You cut off the edges. Right? And you're good to go. Very, very, very strong knot. And then you can tie now your lure on this. Making the same loop like you make on your hook or swivel. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, back. Cut the edge. That's it. So now with a big fish take, the nylon will take the shock. You have an Albright knot, which is a very strong knot that wouldn't be able to burst that easy, and high possibility you will catch your fish. So you have the Albright knot to your main line, which is the braid line. You have your knocker line, which we use here for like bottom feeders, snappers, grouper. You have your banking line, which is an overall line. Right? You have your line with your hooks, 2 hooks above. And then you have the running line, which is a switcher line, which is your hook, swivel, sinker here. Alright, so those are the 4 main setups that I use when I'm fishing inshore. Alright, so my inshore setup, I would use 3 casters with 1 different setup each, just to have a variety. I would have a line for my lures, and I have a bigger line I would use, which is this rod here. A bigger running line, which is a thicker line, 8-foot rod, and I use the Cascade Megatron reel, which is a reel I'm just testing out. It's going good so far. So I would have 3 5-lines out. I would have number 12 hooks, number 10 hooks, and depending on the size of bait, number 1, 1/0. LV hooks. I use 30-pound test monofilament to 50-pound test monofilament leader, and that's about it. I don't want to bore you guys, just keeping it simple. I hope you all having a great day and be safe out there. Make sure and stay indoors, prep your lines in the meantime, keep yourself occupied, and hopefully, God willing, when this thing is over, doing a lot of fishing, inshore fishing. If you want to do some inshore fishing and you want to join the crew, just send me a WhatsApp. My contact number is 6889095. You have a WhatsApp group. Join the group and we'll do some fishing together. Alright, and we'll keep in touch. Take care, guys. Bye.